morning, everyone! Good morning, and welcome to the MHG Lunchtime 5K with me, Clive Finnimore. How are you all today? Let's just get this in-game chat streaming on screen. Is that it? Yes, hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. No technical issues. Watch has been started, heart rate is activated. 20 seconds to go to the start of the run. Good morning, Leafeon. How the devil are you? Leafeon was about to go out for a cycle, and then the stream popped up, so he's joined us, popped in and said hello. Don Mega 70, good morning to you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Dom. Dom says have a good run, Clive. Jonathan Perkin, morning, Jonathan. Better put the speed up, haven't we? Morning, Jonathan Perkin. I've got the wrong shoes on and it feels a bit weird. It's funny how you get used to a certain pair of running shoes. It's funny how you get used to wearing the same pair of shoes on the treadmill. If you accidentally wear your normal everyday life ones, they feel really weird. No padding, a bit flat. It's currently 8 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage. A little bit overcast outside, no wind. Quite pleasant, really. Getting warmer. No doubt there's rain on the way at some point. Good morning, Jamie, Caesar, Raphael, Christoph, Phoebe, all in game. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you all for joining today. Have a good run. Beacon Group will be running at 8 kilometers per hour. Please feel free to use the run as you wish. Hello, Christoph. Welcome to the Zwift Run channel. Let's drop some ride on, shall we? Right on! There you go, everyone. Cheeky thumbs up. It's funny when I'm out running outside and I shout ride on at people and they've got no idea what I'm on about. Hello! So there we go. We are off. All the pre-run preps are done. Everything's working as it should be. I'm just going to minimise a window on my laptop because sometimes it causes the game to lag. There we go. Back again. My wife's not here today, which is good. So after this run, when I have a shower, after running, I will be cleaning my weekend trail shoes in the shower with me. Sounds pretty disgusting, but it's quite effective. And it gets the job done. I just have to remember to remove the sediment and the stones and the dirt and the scum marks from the shower tray afterwards, or she knows. She sees it and knows what I've been doing. So Tina Beard will be happy with me. Trail shoes will be clean shortly. Leafeon's asking, what can cause heart rate monitors to skip a beat or to randomly have a spike? This sounds pretty disgusting as well. Do you lick the sensor or the back of the heart rate monitor before you put it on, making it slightly damp? Maybe lick your thumb lick the back and then wipe it on the back of the monitor to make a better contact with your skin. That can help. It might be because where you are, Leafeon, the temperatures are quite cold, so the really cold temperatures might be causing issues. I.e. when you go out, the monitor's warm and then it hits the cold air and goes cold and condensates. That's what happens to my watch when I come out to the garage at the start of a run and I have a crazy heart rate. I swap wrists and that sorts it out for my watch. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Are you watching the live stream? Are you watching the live stream, Jamie? It's easier to talk it than to type it. Or is that just me being lazy? No, it was quite uneventful really. Apart from between 6 AM and 9 AM on Saturday morning, I had a serious low, and that was due to me not eating correctly and having the correct nutrition during the night hours. Mainly because during the night it can be quite lonely, so if you can join up with other runners, it can be really helpful. And you're not really talking, but it's just nice to be in a group knowing that if you do fall, you've got support around you. So I was concentrating on staying with these other runners and just forgot to eat. The other runners went off about 4 AM to their crew stops. I didn't have a crew, I was self-supported. I carried on my own and just sort of concentrated on moving forwards, and then crashed because I hadn't eaten. And it's funny because I did have sandwiches with me, I had chocolate with me, I had crisps with me, but once you get to that stage where you can't be bothered to stop, unzip and pull out a sandwich, it just gets that bad, and then you get worse. Luckily for me, some random guy walked past me, asked me if I would like anything. I said no, I'm okay. I went, no, actually, have you got a packet of salt and vinegar crisps? And he had a packet of McCoy crinkle cut salt and vinegar crisp, which is the same as what I actually had in my pack, but couldn't be bothered to get them out. So I ate the crisps, and it's just so amazing. Within 5 minutes, you feel your emotions and your personal well-being lift slightly, which encouraged me then to pull a sandwich out because I realised it was food. Ate a sandwich, I lifted slightly more, and then not long after that I made it to St Ives aid station at 75 miles and had a beef stew, a cup of coffee and a bread roll and a chunky Kit Kat. That did the job, came out of there, felt awesome, and then walked, or pretty much ran, all the way to the finish line. So there you go, lesson learned. Set a timer. Remember to eat on the hour, every hour. You know? Don't get lazy and can't be bothered to get your sandwich out your pocket. And I had a very similar occurrence about midnight, but it wasn't as bad. And because I knew there was an aid station not that far away, I just concentrated on that, got there, and had chili and rice. And that sorted me out there. So all in all, I had a good run. A very good run, apart from between 6 AM and 9 AM in the morning. Hello, good afternoon, Roadkick92. Leafeon has both events going on. What do you mean you have a heart rate monitor and a watch? Luckily they are short. Yeah, Leafy on, it just sounds like it's a connection issue. Maybe do the strap up tighter but not too tight. Wet the back of the sensor, see if that works. Warm it up in your hands before you put it on when you go outside, just to get it warmed up. Sometimes it can just be silly things like that cause problems with your heart rate monitor. Hopefully it's not your heart. Jamie, I also came across a herd of cows in the middle of the night when it was dark, before my nutrition issue, and I was still running with the other lads. We came into this field and there was about 50 cows all lying down chewing the cud on the trail, and they wouldn't get up. We literally had to step our way through and around the cows. Lazy cows. Another time we came across a cow stuck on top of a fence. Couldn't get off. There was a female runner there. She had stopped, took her pack off and was getting her phone out to ring for help. And just as she was about to ring, the cow managed to get off. I saw 2 mice. Last year I saw hundreds of mice running across the path and I thought I was hallucinating. This year that didn't happen, but I did see 2 field mice running in the path in front of me, or one was just sat there watching me go by. Owl crawling. They were doing lots of that. They were mooing. But they did not get up. I didn't see this in person, but there was a fella that got about 30 miles from the end, fell in a hedge and got caught in the brambles and had to call to be rescued because he could not get out of the brambles, and they called him Bramble Guy. But fair dues, it took him an hour to get him out, cut him out of the brambles. He was bleeding, badly scratched, but he carried on, made it to the finish line after his little ordeal. Well done to that guy, whoever he was, the Bramble Man. Apparently there was a lot of laughter going on in HQ when they could hear the radio calls coming through that there was a man stuck in the hedge. So Leafeon changed the batteries in his heart rate monitor and it seemed to clear the problem. So like you say, Leafeon, you're probably quite right. You probably diagnosed the problem yourself. Maybe it was because you were wearing a jacket, connection issues and low battery. What did I say at the finish line? Jamie, at the finish line I said, never again. Twice is enough. I'm not going back here again. Now, I'm waiting for the sign-up date so I can rejoin for next year. What's wrong with us crazy runners? Why do we do it to ourselves? There were moments during the night where I was thinking, what am I doing here? This is horrible. I've never felt so ill in all my life. And now I'm already waiting for the rejoin day. But hopefully, if I can put it down to a reason to why I felt so ill, I can try and avoid that. At one of the aid stations, a lady also gave me a sachet of like sports, and it was like baby food. It was like a wild berry baby food. It was wet and it was a bit lumpy, and during my downtime I also ate that as well to try and sort things out. I think that worked. I don't know what it was now, but that helped as well. The salty crisps helped, and what was the other thing, and the bit of sandwich I helped. But mainly it was the beef stew and the bread roll and the cup of coffee which kicked me up the ass and got me home to the finish line. So Arc of Attrition 2024, hopefully I'll be on the start line. This year the weather was good, so I pushed to try and get a PB, which I did, almost 2 hours quicker, 29 hours 10 minutes last year, 27 hours 18 minutes this year. However, if next year the weather is awful, it's raining, it's cold, it won't be about PBs, it will be about finishing it and getting to the finish line no matter what. Because it's a whole different thing when it's horrible weather, it's about survival. Here we are approaching 2 kilometers in the MHG. It is Wednesday the 1st of February. Pinch punch first of the month, Mr. Cousins. Who won today? We will have to wait and see. We will have to ask him tonight at the Paris Marathon training at 6 PM UK time. 6 PM UK time tonight is the Paris Marathon training. Everyone is welcome. You don't have to be running the Paris Marathon. It is a 30-minute hard interval session tonight, so it's short and sweet. It'll put you in your uncomfortable zone, but it'll be over before you know it. I will be there. I will try at least 1 or 2 of the reps. If it doesn't work and my legs aren't ready, I'll just run a nice steady 5k instead with everyone else. But I'll give it a go. Mr. Stephen Cousins will be live streaming on the Zwift Run channel tonight for the Paris Marathon training. So tune in to the Zwift Run channel. Like and subscribe, notification bell and all that malarkey. And then you'll know when we're going live. Be good to see you tonight in game or just in the Zwift Run channel. Chat. It's nice to have you along. It really does support and encourage us and the other runners. You know, so come along, join in with the fun. Oh dear, it's only fun finishing, isn't it really? But it makes it much better knowing you guys are out there and we're all doing this together. The Zwift family. Tomorrow at 11:35 AM we'll be back on the Zwift Run channel with Stephen Cousins and Film My Run and Noble Pro for the Film My Run 500. 12% incline, 500 meters of elevation. That's tomorrow morning, 11:35 AM. Come along for that. That's a good leg strength building exercise. Try and keep your heart rate low, but build your strength. Tomorrow evening on the Zwift Run channel, Stephen will be carrying on with the Baghdad Badge Series 3. I will be outside tomorrow evening with Run Club, so I'll be back outside in the dark tomorrow evening. Friday lunchtime we will be back here with the MHG crew at 12 PM. Friday evening, Stage 8 Tour de Zwift, 6 PM long route. Join us in game. Stephen will be streaming on the Zwift Run channel. So there it is. That's this week. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. On the weekend, Krisp will be streaming on the Zwift Run channel. Saturday evening, almost forgot, 6 PM, Paris Marathon training, long run. So I think the guys are up to about 1 hour 15, 1 hour 20, something like that now. That's at 6 PM UK time. Join for a long run on Saturday. And then Sunday rest day for me, and then it all starts again. Temperature slowly increasing here in the Zwift Cornish garage, 8.6 degrees centigrade. Feeling a little bit warm now, which is nice. Just remembered about having to clean my shoes after this, don't forget. I could quite easily walk past them At the moment I dump them outside. This is the a bit more gross bit. They are currently dumped outside the front door because they stink like cow poo. So that's another reason why to do it when the wife's not here. Sneaking the cow poo trail shoes into the shower. So I must remember to take them in. Got to get it done. One of those things. If I don't clean them, Tina Beard will be messaging me, reminding me to clean my trail shoes. As per her directions, on her short video on the Zwift Run channel. If you haven't seen it already, go on the Zwift Run channel, click on shorts, find Tina Beard shoe cleaning tips. it's worth watch. Go and have a look. This is what she does after every one of her trail runs and what we should all do. February says, wife would be mad. Yes, I know, that's why I have to wait until she's at work. And that's why I have to hide the evidence of sediment in the shower tray. Thank you, Christoph. Thank you, Christoph, for the 2K Beacon Group announcement at 2 kilometers. Sorry I'm a bit late repeating that. We're almost at 3 now. Good work, everyone. Over halfway now. Nice to have a 5k steady run every day. Doesn't use too much energy. Keeps those miles ticking over. Don't forget Paris Marathon training tonight, 6 PM UK time. Everyone is welcome. You can find it in the Zwift Companion app events page. Short and sweet tonight. 30-minute hard effort. So there we are over halfway here in the MHG lunchtime run. Beacon is currently running at 8 kilometers per hour. We do this run every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 12 PM UK time. Feel free to join the Beacon or use the run as you like. Some people run on to 10k after this. It's nice to do nice easy 5ks occasionally. Keeps the mileage ticking over without burning out, using up your energy banks for other runs. I personally like to try and run 100k a week at 60 miles, and these short, comfortable 5ks really help achieve that goal. Feeling good? I'm feeling good. No aches or pains, no injuries. Blisters that I did have on the bottom of my feet have stopped stinging, so they've gone now. Well, they probably haven't gone, but they've stopped causing me discomfort. So we feel pretty much back to normal, which I'm quite happy about. Announcement from Christoph: 3 kilometers gone, done, 2 to go. Thank you very much, Christoph. Cheers, buddy. Quick ride on tap. Nice group here today in the Beacon group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12 runners here in the Beacon group today. Quite a few ahead or behind. A lot of regular faces, names there on the side, which is good to see. See, the thing is with this, for me, as I live in the UK, this is my lunchtime run. This is probably Jamie Caesar's morning run. She's probably just got up, which is fantastic. Can't beat a nice early morning run. It's nothing too taxing, it's not too hard. It's nice and steady. Heart rate stays nice and low. Already look, my heart rate is around 115. On Monday it was about 120. Now it's back down to 115. Hopefully next week it'll be back down to about 105. Yes, Leaf John, I'm sure you can do. I'm sure even on the bike. I'm not a cyclist myself. I do have a bike there. It's like a cross trail bike which I use to cycle to Run Club when the weather gets nice. I can cycle down through the woods. But because I'm a runner, I also sometimes like to run to Run Club. However, I'm sure on a bike you have like a nice steady session you can do where you go out and you take it a bit easier, get the miles in with less effort. And then other times I expect you go out and you give it hell. Not sure how it works on a bike. Can you do like intervals on a bike? Do you go hard for 10 minutes and then go easy for a couple minutes and then hard for 10 minutes? Or do you just naturally use the hills? When you're going downhill you recover, and then when you're going uphill you work hard? I expect you have your own little training programs in place. I've got a bit of a dilemma at the moment because for me, another one of my local runs goes live tonight to sign up for. Fortunately, it's a week after when I'm due to do the Lakeland 100. But if I can do the Lakeland 100 and feel like this by Wednesday, the following Wednesday, I'd be quite happy to go and do another long run on this coming weekend. So it's quite a popular one. You have to sign up quickly. I'm looking at that at the moment, waiting for the Arc to be relaunched, and I'm also debating whether to sign up for the Mud Crew Rat weekend at the end of July, beginning of August. It's a really nice weekend. You can camp there. There's live music, there's food tents, so it's a run festival. It's quite good. I definitely go in. The choices of runs are 11 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles, or 66 miles. 66 miles is called the Plague. That's what I did last year. It's a tough run, but I personally think I could probably do that. Last year I ran it hard, but you don't have to run it hard. I think the 30 is called the Black Rat, the 20 is called the Red Rat, and the 11 miler is called the White Rat. I keep thinking I should ease off a little bit this year because hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be moving house in April. I've got to keep my run calendar a bit clear, obviously for moving house, and then as some of you probably know, once you move house you then got to make it your own house, and if I'm out running all the time the wife will be after me. Come on, this bed needs building, this room needs repainting, what are you doing in the garage painting the walls, forget about the Zwift cave. Come in here and build my cupboard. Between you and me, the Zwift cave is going to be one of the #1 priorities if I move. It might not be blue and orange for a while, but I can take my shelves with me, I can take my Zens on the wall here with me. Hopefully, the person that's buying this house doesn't want this partition wall, and I can take that down and take it with me. So I've got a bit to put up straight away. Jamie says yes, that is correct. Jamie rolled out of bed, I say this morning, but now for him, jumped straight on the treadmill to join us today. Thank you very much, Jamie. I mean, that's good dedication that you're rolling out of bed and running that early in the morning, and it's always good to see you with the gang. Jamie Caesar I have met in real life when we did the Paris Marathon last year. Awesome weekend, really good to meet people out there in real life. Jamie did very good. I think it was his first outdoor marathon and he did awesome. Unfortunately, Jamie, I think his daughter got COVID and he had to stay in Paris an extra week while the rest of his family went home. But I'm sure he still had a really good experience out there. Since then, Jamie, you've gone from strength to strength with your marathon running. Awesome work, buddy. I think we've all had quite a good year last year, didn't we? A lot of Swifters have pushed themselves outside last year, met in real life, different parts of the world. That's what it's about. It's a bit strange. It can be quite funny when you all meet in real life. These people that you run with in Watopia on a computer game are real people. It's good fun. It's good fun. I'm sure I will meet Jamie again in the future at another event somewhere. Hopefully when all this house moving business is behind me, maybe next year, start looking at my run event calendar again. Announcement from Christoph. 4 kilometres done. Final kilometre to go. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much, Christoph. Yeah, nice one, Leafeon. Leafeon says yes. Leafeon does his version of workouts on the bike, intervals on hills, using elevation, standing in the saddle, putting the heart rate up. Leafeon's asking me what my time was at the Paris Marathon. Well, at the Paris Marathon last year, I ran with Team Victoria Cousins. So the aim was Sebastian Volt, myself and Stephen Cousins were to run with Victoria to ensure she got her good for age time so she could enter the London Marathon. And we got her around, I believe, in 3:45. So at the Paris Marathon I did 3 hours 45, and that was with Victoria, Stephen and Sebastian. She got her place in the London Marathon, which she's got coming up later this year, so mission accomplished. Just before Christmas I ran a marathon called the Cornish Marathon, which is quite a hilly road marathon on the moors near where I live, and I got 3 hours 22, I believe, so that's my PB at the moment. I got a 3 hour 22 on quite a hilly road marathon. I've never actually gone out for it. I'm a bit of a lazy runner. I like to run comfortable for as long as possible. Hence, this weekend just got to keep running for 30 hours. That's more what I like. I can't be bothered running hard for 3 hours. But I'm currently on 3:22, so there we go. We have just under 5 minutes left to run here today with the MHG crew. Nice and steady lunchtime today. Try and keep the heart rate down. Save those energy reserves. Lots of slow, long running with 2 or 3 hard sessions a week. That's what I like to do. No, I'd never have a training plan. I just like to try my basic training plan is run 100 kilometers a week and do at least 2 hard efforts. So pretty much, if you're aware of it, the 80-20 method, but I don't keep accurate account of what I'm doing. I just like to run 100 kilometers a week with 2 hard efforts during the week. Do you ever run? Hello! Sorry, hello Doug. Doug. How the devil are you? Thank you for joining us on the Zwift Run channel. It says, do you ever run any US marathons? I haven't. I've never even been to the United States of America. I went there once. I used to be in the Royal Navy before, well, many years ago. So I visited quite a few of the Caribbean islands, you know, starting at Florida, working my way down. But in those days I wasn't running. So I haven't been to the US yet to run a marathon. Hopefully one day that will be a goal. Maybe New York, Boston, something like that. You have to call it a family holiday and tie it into a run. There's no way my wife would let me go to America to run a marathon unless it was called a family holiday. That's how I tempted her into going to Paris last year. I said, Lucy, do you fancy a romantic weekend in Paris? Oh yes, Clive, that will be nice. Okay, first weekend of all April. I'll book it. Oh, I'm so excited. By the way, I will be running a marathon on the Sunday. Oh dear. 300 metres for us to go here today. Yeah, Jamie Caesar did the same thing. Jamie Caesar, to be able to run the Paris Marathon last year, took his whole family to Paris for the week. It's good though, isn't it? Tying the two in together. If I go anywhere in the UK for a weekend with my wife, if I can, it always involves a park run. A 5k Saturday morning run. I even did a park run in Paris on the Saturday morning, the day before the marathon. The wife wasn't even out of bed by the time it finished. Might have even got away with that one without her knowing. Good luck with your challenge, Leafeon. Leafeon's going to do a challenge, or is considering to do a challenge through February, cycling every day for the whole of February. Before the cold weather comes back. Go for it, Leafeon. One of my famous sayings is, don't think it, do it. Don't think about booking that marathon, book the marathon, work towards it. Don't think about booking that 50 miler, just book it. Worry about it on the day. Leafeon, don't think about cycling every day in February, just do it. You'll get to the end of the February well chuffed, and then you'll carry on through March. 100 metres for us left to go here today. Thank you all for joining today. Well done to you all. Hopefully see you all again back here on Friday. Until then, stay safe, take care. Cheers, bye bye. So there we go. Thank you for joining me today. Well done to the runners in the run. Thank you for joining us on the Zwift Run channel. Thank you, Doug, Leafeon, Ode Kid, Christoph, Jamie, Jonathan Perkin. It's always good to see your comments. It's always nice to know we've got people along with us for the ride. We will be back on the Zwift Run channel tonight at 6 PM UK time for the Paris Marathon training. So everyone's welcome. Please join us in game. If you can't join us in game, drop into the Zwift Run channel, give us a thumbs up. It's all appreciated. Let's have a look what we did there. Look, there we go. So what's we? Doug had a lung transplant in October 2018, and in 2019 did a 5k in 45 minutes. That is absolutely fantastic, buddy. That's called determination, not giving up. No matter what the odds are, you still went out and got it done. That's fantastic. Well done. Christoph says thanks for the stream. That's all right, Christoph. See you again on Friday, buddy. If not, we'll see you tonight at 6 PM on the Zwift Run channel. Until then, from me and Scotty the Squirrel, have a good day. Stay safe, take care. Cheers. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye. See you later on. Cheers. Bye-bye.